Welcome. I'm so glad that you're joining me. If you're a woman over 50 and you've been feeling a bit more tired and maybe stiff or foggy lately, then it might be not that you're just getting older. You could be dealing with a silent but powerful chronic inflammation. And this can seriously affect your energy levels, your mood, your skin, your sleep, and even how you age. Today, I am breaking down the hidden ways chronic inflammation over 50, what every woman needs to know, how it shows up in your life, and what causes it, and also how to know if it's affecting you. So first off, what is inflammation? Inflammation is your body's natural defense. It actually helps to heal injuries and fight infection. That's called acute inflammation, and it is something that's very good. But when your body stays in that constant state of defense, long after the threat has gone, it's called chronic inflammation, and that's where the problems begin. It can silently wear down your tissues, your organs, and your immune system over time. This increases your risk for disease and making you feel much older than you really are. So why does it get worse after 50? Well, as women, once we get into our 50s, our hormone levels, especially estrogen, drops. And that hormonal shift makes you more sensitive to stress, more prone to weight gain, and more vulnerable to inflammation. Doctors are now terming this as inflammaging, a low-grade chronic inflammation that speeds up aging. This means that your aches and pains and your energy level and that foggy brain, well, they all could be connected. Here are some signs to watch for. Constant fatigue, even after rest, brain fog or trouble concentrating, joint pain or stiffness, digestive issues, trouble losing weight, puffy face or hands, bloating, mood changes, or anxiety. If you're nodding along to any of these, your body might be quietly battling inflammation every single day. Okay, so what causes it? Well, here are some of the most common inflammation triggers, especially for women over 50. High consumption of refined sugars and or processed foods. Too much stress, the chronic kind that goes on and on. Poor sleep. Either you're not getting enough or it's a very restless sleep. Toxic exposures. This can come from cleaning products, skincare, even items in your household. Chronic infections like CMV, Epstein-Barr virus, hepatitis B and C, Lyme disease, candida overgrowth, just to name a few. Another cause is a sedentary lifestyle. By this, I mean excessive screen time, TVs, computers, smartphone, having a desk job where you're sitting a lot, long commutes where you're sitting a lot, lack of physical activity, getting the amount that you're supposed to be getting, spending leisure time sitting instead of being up and active. Fortunately, most of these are pretty manageable. So they're things that you can start changing today now that you know what to look for. Start with just one or two and then move up from there. If this all sounds familiar, I want you to know that you're not alone. And there is so much you can do to feel better. In my next video in this series, I'm going to be going over foods that trigger inflammation, and what you might want to eat instead. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and let's make this a wellness journey together. Because aging doesn't mean you have to be feeling worse. It can mean feeling better than ever. Want more tips on aging well? Check out my playlist, Secrets to Aging Well, My 10 Daily Habits. Drop your questions below. Reach out to me if you'd like to chat more. In the description below, I put ways for you to contact me. See you in the next video.